It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really
not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Kicker Chris Boswell has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a man who upset the AFC champs in his first career start last year during the regular season. Out of Western Kentucky, here's Mike White.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
The play fake, now White. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They give up the middle to Carter. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's White. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. Back deep is Gunnar Olszewski. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken at about the 14. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by the rookie who played his college ball for the Pitt Panthers. So that's Kenny Pickett.
And when you watch Kenny Pickett play, you see a young man who got better every season in college and really blossomed in his final campaign. Took his game to a new level and made him a first-round pick in the NFL. He's the type of kid who can beat you with his mind, beat you with his arm, and occasionally with his legs. A tough, skilled performer. Kenny Pickett, he's got some moxie to him.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Pickett will look to throw it here. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down at a nice little gain. From just shy of midfield, Pickett. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he's got room. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards that time for number 14. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Harris running straight ahead. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sims. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Setting up the screen, Harris. Touchdown! Najee Harris, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Here's White. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Pickett. He finds his tight end, Gentry. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Defense. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by DJ Reed. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick-6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick-6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window.
He's got a man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just two plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense running out, and we shine the spotlight on the undrafted revelation, James Robinson. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. One carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball, got a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again, see if they can start to produce.
Sliding out of the pocket, uncorks one for Davis. He rifles one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw.
Sometimes your downfield vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Pickett finding Pickens for another catch. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit. But how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. Here's Pickett. He gets it complete to Harris. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I had my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now White. Throw right side, caught by Davis. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Off play action, here's White. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, White on the move to his left. Open man is Uzama. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. White, throw over the middle. He's got Ruckert. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. White looks to throw. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now White. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. That's caught at the 2. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. James Robinson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Pickett. And he's got it. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Pickett. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And New York set to take the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Second down and a run by Robinson. That second down play nets a -4. The Jets on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. White. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. Space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now here's Robinson again on second down. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. To throw, White. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And this one is incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt, and he missed it. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And some room to run now. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 91 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
Well, you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. This one taken just inside the 10. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And the Jets set to take the field. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
On second down, a run with Carter. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they run with Carter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. White. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. He's in his zone, 2nd quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he is going to have the Steelers' 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. Pickett to throw on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Steven Sims now on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Completes this one to Pickens. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle. I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They hand this off to Harris. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Pickett back to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. His first catch. Good for 9 and a 1st down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. First down, and that's what he just did.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the gun, here's Pickett. He finds Pickens over the middle. Touchdown! George Pickens, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's White. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now White. Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's White. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Some people playing defense in this one. There's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exact. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
From the gun on 3rd down, White. He'll drop that down to Carter underneath. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. This from 32 yards away. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that will close the gap down to 14. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers and running back Najee Harris. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. He gets it complete to Harris. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Pickett on 4th down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's White. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jetsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
Throwing again on second down. White. He's got the connection to Moore. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. 27 yards there, a first down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. First up, though, let's take a look at the next-gen stats from that first half for the Jets. And our statisticians got through a couple of pencils already. This offense is on pace for potentially 500 yards in passing. That's pretty incredible. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first two quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Kenny Pickett in the Pittsburgh offense set to go to work once again. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
He's to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
But no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day. One-score game. 1st and 10 here. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That was Carl Lawson in pursuit that time, and he gets the stop. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Pickett. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sims. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Pickett now on first down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete. Third down.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. They'll throw again with Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll run. Here's Harris. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Pickett. Open man here is Gentry. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Harris. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 134 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. First down, and they go back to Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now Pickett. Caught on a slant. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Harris. He pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. They run for it with Harris. And this time he is in. Najee Harris punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. But this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that, amazingly, a 17-play drive. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
On 2nd and 7, White. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now White with a first down throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2nd down and 7. White looks to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now White. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Going right back to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Draw play, Carter. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw, White. And that will be incomplete.
It's not an easy job to catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And that is no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. That's caught by Sims. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Harris running straight ahead. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further.
And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets him past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet. But that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Robinson up the middle.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now White. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
.51 yards on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. But George Pickens and the Steelers headed back out for another series.
Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards. But, hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, it means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack.
Try to lay one up deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as this defense, well, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Now a first down carry for Harris. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Pickett back to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Pickett will look to throw it here. Completes this one to Pickens.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and the lead will stay put at 17. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
On 1st and 10, White. And it's caught over the... And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah,
not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down.
He finds his man Johnson.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectations.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing.
And now here is another interception. And the Jets are going to take possession. I wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
From the 29, White. And this will be incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
And this is a commentary in today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
Harris going to get it again on second down.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Pickett. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On the give, this is Harris. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The last run got 6, now second and 4.
Back to throw, Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
And it'll be intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Olszewski now to return.
That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo.
154 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sims. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, Pickett. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
From the gun on third down, Pickett.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I didn't like the play call. I loved it. Running situation for sure on 4th and short. They got the defense to commit too many men in the box to stop the run and have the guts to go for the pass instead. And as a result, they're set up first and goal.
Now Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Off play action. Pickett
rolling to his right. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Kenny Pickett
scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. As his guys had opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead is now 24. That time a 9-play drive.
And it was finished off by Kenny Pickett taking it in himself.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out.
And New York set to take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
No gain on the screen there at second down. Here's White. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. White. Being chased, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Oh, the return is Olszewski.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Pickett.
Here's Johnson with a reception.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 48 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here's Pickett.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
On 1st down, it's White. He's going to let it fly. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the tackle, defense.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.